Very pleased to see the ruling from the Supreme Court.
District attorneys and public defenders alike reacting Friday to the Oregon Supreme Court's unanimous decision to establish a maximum amount of time a defendant can go without legal representation. Metropolitan Public Defender Executive Director Carl Macpherson calls it a win for liberty.
This is a really important opinion and a reminder that the right to counsel protects everyone and is a necessary check on governmental power.
Washington County District Attorney Kevin Barton agrees with the principle of the ruling, but says the immediate aftermath of the decision will have a negative effect on the community.
Every American should agree you have a right to an attorney, and if that needs to be honored in a real urgent way, for sure. But everyone also would agree that victims have a right to their day in court, and we, the public, have a right to feel safe, and those rights are not being honored.
The Supreme Court decision will dismiss nearly 1,500 cases statewide, including 263 in Washington County and more than 900 in Multnomah County. Cases subject to dismissal include crimes such as drug trafficking, aggravated theft, weapons offenses, felony DUI, and strangulation.
Many of these cases have been dismissed, and the statute of limitations, the time limit that applies, has already expired. Those cases cannot be refiled.
Barton says the state's broken public defense system is to blame.
We have, over 200 phone calls we need to make to crime victims to say, your case can't go forward now because the state is unwilling or unable to find a way to make this public defense system work.
Macpherson says Metropolitan Public Defender works at capacity, but says the system itself is overburdened and requires the state to find more solutions.
That requires more services, more community-based services and other services for people so that we can find another way to deal with our societal problems, because it's impacting our community in a really poor way.
And in a statement, Oregon Attorney General Dan Rayfield says he respects the decision, and the attorney who brought the case to the Supreme Court says she's happy to give relief to the poor Oregonians she says are disproportionately impacted by this problem. Tim?
All right, Jake, thank you for that update.